Hi guys, Sarah Hunt, independent beauty consultant with Mary Kay Cosmetics. I'm here to teach you about the wide set eye shape, and all that means is the distance as wide as your eyes are to the inside to the outside. If the same distance between your nose, if it's the same distance, you probably got standard eyes. But if it's a little bit more space between there, then you have wide set eyes. It means your eyes are just like right here. Instead of right here, they're like right here. I mean, by like the tiniest measurement in the world. I don't know what it is, like centimeter, millimeter, I don't know. We're not here to learn math. We're here to learn makeup. So we're going to do the wide set eyes chart. Let me just zoom in on that and get it really bright so you can't see anything. Oh gosh, you really can't see anything. Let me just tell you about your eye shape. Eyes that are more than one eye width apart, I just told you that. Use this application technique to help eyes appear closer together. So that's really our goal here. And we do that with shading. And you're going to keep the shading on the insides here, which will make an illusion that your eyes are a little closer together. And that's all I know. I do know that there are celebrities that have wide set eyes. One would be Oprah Winfrey. I think her eyes are wide set and hooded. Like you can see my lid when I'm just looking at you. I have standard eyes. But hers, you can't see the lid. Like this part of her eye kind of comes all the way down here. Like over it, you know what I mean? So hers are like wide set and hooded. So she got to do all kinds of stuff to make hers look enhanced or something, I don't know. And Cameron Diaz, she has wide set eyes. I think hers might be like deep set and wide set. So we're doing wide set. We'll do deep set and hooded another day, and hopefully everybody can learn something. If you're interested, keep watching. Okay, we're going to attempt this. I can't tell you how many times I have made this video. I keep choosing the wrong colors and I'm so frustrated. So bear with me if I seem a little irritated in this video. I hope that the 100th time is the charm and that this one's gonna work out. I know my hair looks crazy, but it's Saturday and it's raining outside and I don't have anywhere to go, so I don't care what my hair looks like. I did go to a birthday party earlier and I hoped that my hair looked like I cared. I at least had it in a braid, but anyway, here we are now. Okay, so we're talking about wide set eyes. I know I showed you the chart earlier, and we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Of course, everybody knows the first thing that I do after I put on my eye cream, the first thing I do to my eyes is get them ready for eyeshadow with concealer. It's the glue that your foundation desperately needs, and it will kind of keep your eyeshadow mixing with the pigments in your skin, which will make it the truest eyeshadow color, and you won't have to use as much eyeshadow either. It is a must for me. I love it. I don't typically put it under my eyes because I'm getting kind of old and that's not real cute. I like to do a lighter foundation under my eyes sometimes, but not concealer. It's too thick. I've heard of tips and tricks for that though, but that's not this video. Maybe another video, another year. Okay, got it on. Going into Biscotti. Very vanilla. Very matte. I'm just going to pat that all over. And it's going to set the concealer. And it just is easier to put our other colors on top of and blend them really well. So the next brush I'm going to use is the eye crease brush from the brush collection. I love this brush. It's one of my favorites. I'm going into the hazelnut, one of Biscotti and Hazelnut are my most used colors. I feel like the Hazelnut is the best shading color ever. Ever, ever, ever. We're bringing it into right here. You know, typically a lot of videos you'll see people using a shimmery color to put right here to brighten up and open up their eyes, but that is not the case for the wide set eyes. You want to bring the darker color all the way into the center, and that's going to create a shadow, which creates the illusion that the eyes are just a little bit closer. And then out to here, up here, down here. And I've been watching a lot of different videos trying to learn a little bit more about the different eye shapes. And if you have larger lids like I do, you have a lot of lid space to put your eyeshadow on. Using larger brushes medium to larger brushes is easier. I do know that I have some smaller brushes and I don't hardly ever use those. They don't put the makeup on my eyelids as well. But if you have smaller eyes, like a smaller lid space, all this is a lot smaller, the smaller brushes are great for you. That's what I had heard. Somebody told me. Does anybody have that problem? You feel like the brushes are too big or too small? So we're just, you know, that's just shading is all we're doing. We're not trying to create a look with that. We're just trying to create the illusion of a shadow on the inner corners of your nose, and it just brings your eyes a little bit closer. And then I'm going to take this brush again that we used to put the vanilla biscotti color on. I don't call it biscotti all the time. And we're going to go into just kind of a shimmery color for fun. This is called Candlelight. It's kind of a peachy, shimmery color. And I love it. I didn't know that I was going to love it so much, but I really do. If you hadn't tried it, you need to try it. If you have tried it, tell us below if you love it or not. Anyway, I'm just patting that all over. And that's really all the eyeshadow you need. So now we're going to work on eyeliner. I'm going to use Hot Fudge. It is this color right here. It's a really nice brown color. And I'm using an eyeliner brush. Got the spoolie brush on the other side. And I'm just going to dip that in there. And you want to line the inside corner of your eyes. On the top and the bottom. Okay, let me just say that I have got, my eyes are kind of droopy. They turn down a little bit. I feel like when you close my eyes, you can tell that they're kind of droopy, that they kind of turn down on the ends. They're not like set perfectly almond shape. They kind of like, or I guess maybe like that. That's kind of what they do. So this look on me is not the best, I don't think, because of that. Because I have standard eyes, standard eye shape, whatever. Having the darker color on the outside looks better on me because it kind of pulls the outer corners up. So having said that, I just want y'all to know, I just want you to be able to try something and see if it works for you. And just, I kind of want to go through all the eye shapes. And I hope that helped you guys that maybe have wide set eyes. If you have any tips and tricks for your, you know, if you have wide set eyes that you do that work for you, post them below so the other people that, you know, are interested in this kind of thing can learn something. So I'm not a professional, clearly. I am checking out charts, I'm watching other videos, I'm reading what I can about it, and I learned a little. I didn't learn a lot, but anyway, I think those are just a few tips and tricks. Did I say about the eyebrows? I don't know that I said about the eyebrows, but you also want to make sure your eyebrows are not, you're not over plucking them and pulling them apart any further. You really, really want your eyebrows to line up with the corner of your nose, the inside corner of your eye, and right if you do your finger like that, that's where they're supposed to start. I have mine maybe a little closer together than that because I like to break the rules. But if you do it any further apart than that, it's gonna make, that's not the greatest look. Unless you have close set eyes, and then you could do them a little further apart and it'll all be great. But anyway, that's what I got. I hope y'all learned something. If you try it, let me know. Please let me know. I want to know. And I hope you know that it's makeup. It's just for fun. And true beauty comes from within yourself, and it comes from the Lord. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, subscribe, and I'll see what I can do.